Hey guys, how's it going? This kind of defeats the purpose of my first video, but I decided to re-upload the video because I screwed up and I forgot to turn on my sound settings on my video and I had to redo it. But Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, is selling all his airline stocks because of the situation that's going on right now. So I'm going to be playing the video and hopefully it works this time. So yeah.
I wouldn't normally talk about it, but I think it requires an explanation, and it requires an explanation that means we were not disappointed at all in the businesses that they were being run and the management, but we did come to a different opinion on it. And they're the four largest U.S. airlines. It's the American Airlines and Delta Airlines and Southwest Airlines and United Continental. And I think collectively they probably are at least 80% of the revenue passenger miles that is flown in the United States, and they have significant international flying too, excluding Southwest. So we like those airlines. But we don't. I like the world has changed for the airlines, and I don't know how it's changed, and I hope it corrects itself in a reasonably prompt way. I don't know whether the Americans have now changed their habits or will change their habits because of an extended period, if it happens that we're semi-shut down in the economy. I don't know whether the trends toward what people have been doing by phone. I mean, it's been 7 weeks since I've had a haircut. It's been 7 weeks more than 7 weeks since I put on a tie or anything. I've been just a question of which sweatsuit I wear. So who knows how we come out of this, but I think that there's certain industries, and unfortunately I think that the airline industry, among others, that are really hurt by a forced, in fact, shut down by events that are far beyond their control. Greg, would you like to add anything to that?
Really nothing to add, Warren.
Okay. Well, we got another Charlie here.
I didn't intend to use that as a line, but you've covered it well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we would have bought other airlines too, incidentally, but those were the four big ones, and those are ones we could put some money into, and we put whatever it was, $7 or $8 billion into it, and we did not take out anything like $7 or $8 billion, and that was my mistake. But it's always a problem if there are things on the lower levels of probabilities that happen sometimes, and it happened to the airlines, and I'm the one who made the decision.
But Warren, just to clarify on his question, he asked, did you sell your whole stake in all four of those
the
companies?
answer is yes. Yeah, when we sell something, we sell something, very often it's going to be our entire stake. I mean, we don't trim positions or that's just not the way we approach it any more than if we buy 100% of a business, we're going to sell it down to 90% or 80%. I mean, if we like a business, we're going to buy as much of it as we can and keep it as long as we can. But when we change our mind,
The next
go
question.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. When you change your mind?
Well, when we change our mind, we don't take half measures or anything of the sort. So I was amazed at how, frankly, now we were selling them at far lower prices than we paid, but I was amazed at the volume. The airlines always trade in large volume relatively, but we have sold the entire positions.
Hey investors.
Thoughts on him selling his position? I think the situation, like, Warren Buffett is a long-term investor and he counts on the dividends, and airline companies are probably going to cut dividends, and he doesn't know how long the airlines are going to be shut down for because of the situation that's going on, and he doesn't like uncertainty, so he's selling his entire position. Is it the right choice? I don't know. At the end of the day, Will the Fed come in and save the airline stocks? If it goes up, yes, definitely there is definitely some kind of intervention by the Fed, because people who have big money, they're gonna look at Warren Buffett and be like, Warren Buffett is selling airline stocks. Are we going to like keep these airline stocks, or are we gonna sell them? So people with airline stocks right now, I think they're going to suffer. I think airlines are gonna go down unless the Fed comes in and pumps it up, because I don't think any money manager is going to look at, unless they're short-term traders. No money manager is going to look at airline stocks after Warren Buffett says that he's going to sell them, because, you know, well, maybe somebody be like, oh, I'm going to go against Warren Buffett and I'll just buy airline stocks and hope for the best. Because Warren Buffett's a long-term investor. He doesn't trade. He buys and he holds stocks, and airlines don't pay dividends anymore. So, and the fact that there's a lot of uncertainty in airlines, he's selling because he doesn't like uncertainty. That's how Warren Buffett looks at it. So, and then there's another video I want to share where Warren Buffett sounds like he's very scared. And I'll play it, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. I'm not going to play a whole video, so if you want to see the rest, you can.
I don't know. And perhaps with a bias, I don't believe anybody knows what the market is going to do tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. I know America's going to move forward over time, but I don't know for sure. And we learned this on September 10th, 2001, and we learned it a few months ago in terms of the virus. Anything can happen in terms of markets. And if you can bet on America, but you have to be careful about how you bet, because simply because markets can do anything. On October, whatever it was, in 1987, October 11th, I believe, Monday, markets went down 22% in one day. In 1914, they closed the stock market for about 4 months. After 9/11, closed the market for 4 days. We hustled to get it going again. But nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So when you bet, they tell you to bet on America, and I tell you that that's what's really gotten me through ever since I bought my first stock when I was 11. I mean, I caught a huge tailwind in America, but it wasn't going to blow in my direction every single day, and you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I would like to, in the context of the present news, point out something you may find kind of interesting. If you go to YouTube,
video, you can just go search it up. But anyways, so Delta and his conference is still going on right now. So a Delta airline is basically at 52-week lows. Maybe it's gone even lower. I have no idea. Last time it's $7 Delta Airlines back in 2011 and 12 and 10. Will it go down that low again? I sure hope so. I'm the type of investors that try to gamble on things when they're down and hope they recover. I'm not really, that's how I play it. So I sure hope Delta goes down to $8. It would make me happy. Same thing with United Airlines. This is another Warren Buffett stock. The stock went as low as $3 to $5, and if it goes down there again, that would be freaking awesome, in my opinion. So Suncor, I wonder if there's going to be a question asked for Suncor. Warren Buffett owns Suncor stock, and will he be selling some of its energy positions? You know, that's what I'm curious about. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.